Hi everybody, it's Terry Bradford from the Power 2 team with Heilman Real Estate. And today is an exciting day in a buyer's life. We get to go out and look at property. It's the best part of real estate, I think, is looking at all the different houses and seeing how things can meet your needs, whether it's a condo, for a rental, an investment property, or a home, second home. It's all good stuff, and we get to do that as soon as we schedule appointments. But what I really wanted to talk about today is what happens prior to that. The Real Estate Commission always wants to protect the consumer, and that's you. And because it's our first face-to-face formal meeting, we have to disclose to you who the agent represents. So the first form you're going to see is understanding who the agent represents, which basically just goes over all the different ways that an agent can represent you during a transaction. So we used to have what's called a presumed buyer's agent, where you just assumed that the person you were working with is taking care of you, but they've done away with that recently. And so now the only way that you can have someone actually taking care of you as a buyer is if you enter into a written agreement. So this form is not a contract. This just discloses the different opportunities that an agent can take care of the transaction. So there's a written buyer's agent. There is a seller's agent, where they're just taking care of the seller. And then there's a sub-agent when it's coming from, so say for instance, we go see a property that's not listed with our company. You're not ready to hire us on, which shame on you. You need to hire us on, but you're not quite ready to sign a document saying so. Then we can represent the seller as a sub-agent, even though it's not listed with our company. So this form, this first form, is just who the agent represents, and you can tell us which way you want to be represented. If you decide, which I know you will, that you are totally in love with the Power 2 team and everything that we have to offer our buyers, then we need to enter into a formal written agreement. That would be between Heilman Real Estate, the broker, and of course the agent representing you. In our case on the team, our listings go into Bethany Drew's name. She is our team leader, and she handles all the listings. So there's other members of the teams that can represent you as a buyer's agent. So let's just say you and I are going to go out and show property. I was going to show you property today, and you're going to enter into a written buyer's agent agreement so that you knew that I was taking care of you. I'd be able to share comparables with you. We'd be able to talk in detail about our strategies for any offers of interest that you might want to make an offer on. And so you could even hire me just for the day. But I know, again, you're going to fall in love with us, and you're going to keep that expiration date to infinity and beyond. So this is the buyer's agency agreement. The next one that could happen is a dual agent situation. So if the listing is on our team or within Heilman Real Estate, we need this form. And this form is very important because the Real Estate Commission wants you to understand that we are all from the same office and that we have the same fiduciary responsibilities as if we are representing you as a buyer, and say for instance Bethany is representing the seller. So this form is needed if we get into a dual agent situation. The last form I'm going to show you today is when it is on the team. So let's say that it is Bethany's listing. You want to hire me as your buyer's agent. We become a dual agent situation, meaning that Debbie Heilman, our broker, is actually the dual agent, and I always kid and say she's the queen in this situation, and she dubs Bethany an intercompany agent solely representing her seller, and she dubs Terry Bradford a buyer's agent, intercompany agent, solely representing the buyer. This form says that within the team we're allowed to do that. The Real Estate Commission wants to make it clear what's the right thing and what's not copacetic with what the laws are. So these are the forms that I'm going to be bringing you either the day of if you want to discuss it further, but we really like to send them ahead of time to you through a DocuSign so that you can review them word for word at your leisure prior to us getting together. And then we're always available for questions by phone call, text, emails, anything you want to go over prior to signing, or we can do it at the time we meet, first face-to-face meeting. So anyway, we're sending you out this video so that you know what to expect. It's not all scary. Everybody has to do it. And we are so looking forward to being your exclusive buyer's agent and finding you the perfect property that just makes you feel like you're in heaven. Okay, that's it from the Power 2 team. Have a great day and enjoy searching and buying. Bye.